Hi everyone, today I wanted to discuss relationship patterns. You know how it is, you can sometimes be in a relationship and find that you're constantly dating the wrong person, or you're continuing to have unhealthy relationship patterns, or even displaying sabotaging behaviours. And a really good way of looking at that is focusing on attachment theory. Another word is attachment style. What is attachment theory, attachment style? Attachment theories look at the way that we relate to others. We all have different attachment styles, it's just often that we're not aware of what they are. They influence how we react to our needs and how we go about them being met. They're developed in our childhood and then we carry them on into our adult relationships, especially romantic ones. So, for example, how attachment style is built, it depends on the relationship you have with your caregiver or parents. For example, was there stability? Was there a lot of time given to you? Were your parents really strict? Was there a lot of discipline? Was there trauma, violence? Was there abuse? Was it an unstable upbringing? All those things will go on to determine your attachment style. And there's 4 main attachment styles. They are secure, anxious, avoidant, and ambivalent. I'll quickly talk through the 4 attachment styles. And I'm not really looking at childhood in this video. I'm just focusing on what that will look like in your adult relationships. So secure kind of is what it says on the tin. Someone coming from a secure attachment will be very secure in who they are. They'll probably display good self-esteem. They'll be comfortable sharing their feelings, comfortable with who they are, help produce a stable environment, a stable base. Satisfied in their feelings. There's be a sense of feeling connected. An avoidant attachment style, again, kind of what it says on the tin. These people in their adult form will probably struggle to share their feelings. They may be unwilling or unable to share their feelings. They may fear intimacy. What that sometimes looks like is a workaholic. You know how it is. They will hide behind their work because it's easier to. They won't have to feel that sense of having to be committed, or the strain of having a commitment or being there to support you. And I'm not saying that everyone who's a workaholic is an avoidant in their relationships. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what it sometimes looks like characteristically. The next one is ambivalent. I kind of liken this to hot or cold. These people really want to be in a relationship, but it also scares them. They may have low self-esteem. They really want to feel connected to their partner, but at the same sense they may have a fear that the partner doesn't love them. They may fear rejection. And the final attachment style is anxious. So these people are desperate to form a fantasy bond. They might be quite needy and clingy and a bit possessive. They focus a lot of attention on their partner meeting their needs and making them happy, which we know in a healthy relationship that is not the case. They may even live out the self-fulfilling fantasy that, okay, I can't trust my partner, so if their partner goes out to have a separate life, which in a healthy relationship that's what you should be doing anyway, they may feel that their partner's cheating on them and then, play out the fantasy of, see, I had every reason not to trust them, I knew they wouldn't be there for me. So those are the 4 attachment styles. What you'll often find is that people aren't aware of what their attachment style is, how that can look in a relationship. So let's say, for example, you have someone who is coming from an avoidant attachment style and they then get together with someone who is ambivalent. So the avoidant person, for example, what they may put out there or project is that I don't need anyone, I'm not dependent on anyone, I do have feelings, but I'm not going to rely on someone to help me get my feelings met. So I'm just going to be very distant and cold. What they may then seek out subconsciously is someone who is clingy and possessive. So as you can see already, that kind of the foundations aren't very good, and really in the long run, that kind of relationship isn't going to work. So I'm not saying that this is a black and white thing. It's not a one size fits all. It's not a case of the attachments that you grew up with are then going to determine how you are in your adult life, but it is a good indication of the defences that we put up when we're in relationships, how we go out and seek people that can't help us fulfill our needs or have a healthy relationship. I say all this so that you can hopefully go on attach yourself to someone who has a secure attachment style so that you can go on and have healthier relationship patterns and that your emotional needs will be met. Thanks for watching.